by Ushuaia. Well, that was a great restful time. I had 2 days, day and a half really, and 2 nights basically to recover, and it felt great. The only thing is, of course, sitting there walking around, getting coffees, watching cruise ships come in and out. I'm sure it's all great, but it's not for me. And truth be told, I got a little bored. I just got ants in my pants, as they say. So it's time to get moving. Now, breaking news. I'll put that in for some clickbait, shall I? Breaking news. So, if you recall, I had come in by this road because it's only one road in and one road out, and I was looking then to either take the ferry to Punta Arenas from Porvenir, or to go back roughly the same way I went and then go round to Punta Arenas. But I have made a decision instead to go deeper into Argentina. So I'm going to go quite a long way and head for a place called Trelew. Now, for those of you who know a little bit of history, Trelew is a Welsh colony, and it is there in 1900 that my grandfather, the Reverend John Washington Jones, left Wales and arrived in Trelew and set up a school and became the church, the reverend of the church in there and another place nearby. And he lived there, and my dad lived there. In fact, my dad lived there till he was 9. He lived there for about 7 years, Granddad did, before coming home. I don't think his wife, Mivanwi, really enjoyed it that much. So it was obviously a tough life. Respected, well respected in the community. Now I've had my brother Niall has been there, been on the local radio, he says, because of the history. My uncle Elan, of course, has been there. See where his father was living, and so I guess I'm the next one to go there. It's a long, long way. So what I've decided to do is not film the first 2 days of this journey, unless of course something great happens, because it is the same road I came in on, and I've got to go through the same old routine on the way back of immigrations and customs and ferries and back into immigration and customs and all of that hard work I've got to do again to get myself back into Argentina, heading up to Rio Gallegos and going on from there. So what I'll do is probably tomorrow night, I will, not tonight, tomorrow night, I will get the map out and show you exactly the journey I'm doing. So, for all of those who are thinking, well, Nick's made it, that's it, nothing to watch, nothing to see here, folks. There's still plenty to watch, plenty to get involved with, and plenty to subscribe to. I'll never stop asking. So, that would be great if you want to come along for the journey. Why not? We're going to go deep into Argentina. We're going to try and find any of the places that remain where my grandfather lived. You can't even imagine it, can you? Leaving Wales in 1920 with some Welsh settlers and coming out to here, to Argentina, Las Pampas, windswept, barren, and if you look it up, and I'll do more on this later, lots and lots of people still living there just speaking Welsh or Spanish, so it's amazing really. So I'm very excited by that, and what that means is, of course, is that I've got another 10 days or so of riding in around Argentina, Chile, other places, and basically heading back to Santiago to drop the bike back. I've got to get back by the 8th of Feb to drop the bike back to catch my flight back on the 10th. So I've got plenty of time, and I'm going to try and find roads which are basically like this, or even better, and just take it the easy route if I can. If there is such a thing out here, all I can see is large distances. I mean, it's going to be over 3,000 miles, so I'm going to be needing to do 250, sometimes 300 miles a day. And I have to say, oh gosh, it rained like you've never seen last night. So much so that even with waterproof trousers on, they're obviously reaching their limit, these waterproof trousers. The water is soaking through to my jeans on my backside. So it was a rough night, and actually it's going to get worse. It says 80-90% rain, so it is time to move on. Quite excited by it. Here we go again. I think the key is to make sure I get lots of rest, lots of water, and stock up with some food on these longer journeys, because the distances are huge and you know there's just not a lot around. So if I can do that, that'll be great. Wow, lots and lots of walkers here. It's quite interesting that everyone just pulls over and either stops to take pictures or starts hiking. When I came in, there must have been, I don't know, 200 cars on this piece. Get pictures of the glacier. It's 10 degrees at the moment. Feels a little bit colder than that. Let me put my heated grips on actually. But it's not terrible at all. The sun's out, always makes you feel better, doesn't it? It's a very twisty and windy road, this one, so not a lot of places to overtake, and lots of hidden, like that, just one there where suddenly a car appears over the top of the hill there. Right, I'm going to find a place to pull over for a second, turn the camera off, and yep, I will update you with the map and the journey probably in 2 days. I might do it tonight, let's see how we get on, but for sure in 2 days time. Okay everyone, thanks for watching, appreciate it as always, and we'll talk soon.